I'm an artivist, a person who makes art literally for the cause, for the people, not just my people, for the people, to spread a message across that we can all relate to, but that gets across and really represents a cause, you know, and not just a simple matter of a figure of speech or a situation in life, you know, a real cause. So a person who makes art for the people and for a cause, and definitely exemplifying the exact need to just keep it alive. Keep it alive for
Yes,
sure.
I love that. The reason that Jose and I are in this parking lot is because this is his mural behind us. He's got a lot of pieces of art here in Redwood City, and I wanted you to share about the things we were talking about, how nobody sees all the work, the blood, the tears, the red tape, the frustrations that come with creating, and you have a lot to show for the work, but nobody sees that. Talk about that process and how you deal with that.
Yeah, most definitely. So, you know, me and Tony were just right before the cameras got rolling. We were talking about 9 to 5s. Now, I work a 9 to 5 myself. I work at Segones Farmers Market, which is located in the heart and center of the North Fair Oaks community that we have just down the road. And, you know, I clock in and clock out just from there, just like any other person in retail, working, you know, those hard strengthened hours, having to deal with those customers who come in and just give you a total slap in the face sometimes for no reason whatsoever, just because they're having a bad day. And in most cases, within the rich area, they just let out their anger and stuff. So I understand how that works, but we must also understand that there's a lot more to just having to come home after the 9 to 5 and put in that extra work. I mean, we have to understand that we're not just the only ones, and our work is gonna go unnoticed. If you keep the same exact passion, you discipline yourself with respect, you discipline yourself with responsibilities, you will be surprised with a little bit of patience mixed into that will go so far. And I am blessed enough to say that all the hard works and the hardships that I've had to conquer, experience in my life at this point, mixed in with everything that I just mentioned, has gotten me to the position and I've been able to get the platform that I've gotten up to this day and share it with everybody. So one thing I want to end that with is keep your blood and sweat tears into a jar. Save those moments. Remember it, because when it all pays off, you are the one that is literally gonna understand what every single drop meant. And that doesn't have to be explained in camera. That definitely doesn't have to be explained in a post. But if you keep it within yourself, you'll be surprised what you'll be rewarded with later.
I appreciate that. And last thing, tell us about what we're sitting in front of and why it's so significant to you in this community.
Most definitely. So first and foremost, we are in the heart and center of the North Fair Oaks community, which is unincorporated Redwood City. Unincorporated defining that Redwood City and Menlo Park just didn't know what to do with our community, so they said, hey, let's just put them on the side and say unincorporated. That's basically what that means. So we are in the heart and center of the North Fair Oaks community. This is titled the North Fair Oaks mural, basically establishing, giving it to our community, you know, giving it that landmark, that blueprint, that this is here to stay. We came and we conquered. So this is the North Fair Oaks mural in the back. It is sort of a timeline of what our community has gone through. Over here to my left, you start off with the native sort of aspect of all actually communities, all cities, how life once was. And then it moves into agriculture aspect. We have the Cesar Chavez flag there up and high, representing agriculture and the local agricultural achievements that we've been able to make here, and standing in solidarity as well. Then you have the little props all around, like the cactus plants, you know, the trees in the back, the big water tank in the back that says NFO, just to give it the next step of feel of agriculture and the sense of our community and what we've had. Then we lead into this big, beautiful, bright rose that represents power, represents unity, represents beauty and struggle, you know, and all those things tied in together in that fruit bowl at the bottom, you know, kind of mixing in different cultures and aspects from Vietnamese cultures that we've had here. We've shared it with our Latin folks. We've had African Americans. I mean, there's a bunch of cultures and ethnicities that we've had in the back that I definitely wanted to represent along. So we do have the African continent there just mapped out on one of the buildings. The sign up above it is African symbol representing sunshine. And then, you know, you have the Vietnamese and the Asian hat there, obviously representing their culture. And then we move into our little heart and center of community in the back. in the background there with the store, the tacos, the beauty salon, the markets, all the mom and pop shops that you can see. Literally, if you look on the other side of the road here down the street, you'll see what North Fair Oaks is really in that little aspect there. And we move on to the right, the final piece of what gentrification now has meant to us. It means companies coming in, trying to take us out, but as you can see, all these companies that you see on the other side, when you drive by, we're still here standing, we're still here fighting to try and stay. And even though some of the communities that are representing mom and pops that do have to go and report to the building owner, etc. You know, some may say that they're not technically mom and pops. Well, if you ask me, look at the people who walk into the stores and know the actual market owners, know the actual employees, and maintain a constant relationship and support of the business and the people. Then they'll tell you who really owns the store or not. And then leading all into the black fist up there is power to the people, baby, and we must maintain that focus. You know, because it is within us to really bring light and shed light into any situation, any cause, and keep it going, keeping the candle lit, for sure.
Tell people where they can find you online.
Yes, sir. You guys can find me at Castro, Castro, 3 E's. That is my personal account. Find my art at Recetas Anónimas, and my website, www.anonymousrecipes.com. BraveMaker, baby. We all are. Hell yeah.